September 28, 1994. A ferry named MS Estonia leaves the port of Tallinn, Estonia, and is bound for Stockholm, Sweden. On board are nearly 1,000 people, consisting of passengers, crew, families, and tourists, settling in for what should have just been a routinary overnight journey across the Baltic Sea. But by morning, only about 13% of them would survive. Survive what, you ask? Just after midnight, the sea grew restless. Sudden strong winds, towering waves, and a storm battered the vessel. But the real danger lay hidden at the front of the ship. The bow visor, the large hinged door that allowed vehicles to roll on and off the ferry. At some point during the onslaught of the storm, the bow visor failed. Waves ripped it apart, tearing it from the ship. Once gone, icy water poured straight into the car deck. Ferries are especially vulnerable to this. The open space inside acts like a bathtub. Just a little water can already destabilize the entire vessel. Within a span of a few minutes, the MS Estonia began listing, tilting dangerously to one side. Passengers were jolted awake of the terrifying experience, stumbling through dark, tilted corridors, desperately trying to reach lifeboats. But the angle was so steep, doors wouldn't budge, stairwells became impossible to climb, and panic filled the air around the ferry. At 1:50 a.m., a mayday call went out. Rescue ships scrambled to respond immediately. But in the freezing Baltic waters, time was merciless. Every second counts. The Estonia sank in less than an hour, dragging hundreds with it. When morning broke, the sea was littered with life rafts, debris, and survivors clinging to life in brutal physical conditions. Rescue helicopters pulled as many as they could from the water, but by then, it was too late for most of the people from the ferry. 852 lives were lost at that time. The disaster shocked entire Europe. Investigations concluded the bow visor failure caused the sinking, but to this day, questions remain about safety standards, about the speed of the rescue, and about whether everything about the tragedy has truly been revealed. The MS Estonia became a grim reminder of how fragile safety can be at sea. Anything can happen. That's why a passenger of a ferry should always be alert and aware of his surroundings. A ship that left port in calm routine never reached its destination, proving once again how quickly the ocean can turn routine into catastrophe. 852 souls were lost that night. Their memory lives on, reminding us of the price of complacency and the thin line between safety and disaster.